doctor's appointment today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
It went alright. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
She told me I gotta stop jerking off. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why? She's like, because I'm trying to take your blood pressure. I'm like, okay. So I stopped. Whatever.
Well, that's nice of you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a joke?
Nah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Chris. That's Crack.
Do.
This is another episode of 4-minute and 20-second film reviews.
Yep.
What do we watch?
We watch Feed, directed by Brett Leonard.
Yeah! Shout out to Brett Leonard. So, we're gonna start the timer here for 4 minutes and 20 seconds and do a film review.
Bong.
What was it about?
So the main character is this dude, Michael. He got some like weird issues. His mom was like a really obese lady when he was a baby. He keeps having these flashbacks. Her asking him to bring food to her, feed her, and shit like that. So this dude developed this weird kind of fetish where he likes to feed women. You know what I mean? And get them real big. You know what I mean? So basically, for the movie opens up with this dude riding. He goes through a drive-thru, picks up about 10, 20 cheeseburgers, a bunch of fries, brings them to this bitch's house. Now, this bitch is laid up in bed. I'm talking about, she's like morbidly obese, like 600 pounds.
How'd she look though?
So, 602 pounds, matter of fact, he weighed her.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Basically, he proceeds to feed this bitch or whatever, and you see that he has it on a webcam, you know? So this dude crossing, this dude's in United States. So some motherfucker in Australia, across the other side of the world, catches wind of this shit, and he sees that the dude has like a bunch of bitches, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, he's like feeding these bitches to death, basically, you know? Like feeding them mad. So he's like, he tells his boss, he's like, yo, I want to go to the U.S. His bosses ain't really with it at first, finally lets him go. So he's tracking down this dude, Michael. Goes to the dude's house through the IP address. Ends up tracking him down and shit. At first, Michael's just like, get the fuck out of my house, basically. But they end up meeting up later on and shit. He finds out where Michael's hiding this chick. One of the other bitches dies. You know what I mean? He has like these auctions or like these bets on his website. And you bet on like how many pounds they're gonna get to before they die and how long they're gonna die, shit like that. It's real creepy shit. So they go to the crib. He's basically feeding the bitch, like tube feeding the bitch while when the cop shows up. You know what I mean? Of course the chick is defending Michael, thinks that's her boyfriend. They have, they go back and forth, fight it out. At the end, like the cop turns and shoots the chick in the head, kills her. And like ties the dude to a fucking wheelchair, and then comes back every day and eats food in front of him while he starves the motherfucking dude right there. You know what I mean? It makes the dude beg for food type of shit, you know?
What'd you like about it?
It was shot really well. Had some dope, like the flashbacks.
Yeah.
You know how they were doing these flashbacks back to when he was a kid, and the editing was really well done. You know what I mean? I like that shit a lot.
Yeah.
Shit. I liked the idea was original. You know what I mean? I know there is this real fetish out there of wanting to, of dudes wanting like, really large women and to feed them and to get them bigger and shit like that. But the fact that they made this like a horror thing, that shit was dope to me, yo. I like that shit a lot.
Yeah.
Just original, man. You don't see shit like that, you know what I mean? So anyways, that was pretty dope about it. I also like that there was a couple funny parts in it. There was that part where, the chick's laying in the bed and he's dancing to that yellow polka dot bikini song and shit, dancing and, clowning around. There's another scene where he's chasing Michael, the cop's chasing Michael, and he's like, oh shit, he runs by the chick and he's like, don't go anywhere. And she's like, does it look like I'm fucking going anywhere? Like, she's bedridden, dude. She's 600 pounds. She ain't moving for shit.
Yeah.
So that shit was funny. I like that.
What didn't you like?
The content of the movie was fucking disgusting, yo. It was gross.
Bitches gotta eat.
Yeah, they do gotta eat, but these were some like really extremely morbidly obese women, 600 plus pounds, you know, bedridden, and it shows them just eating and like, you know, he has like a funnel and he's tube feeding these bitches, and you know, there's at one point where she's like gagging and like throwing up, and that shit was disgusting. You know what I mean? A lot of that shit was hard to take, especially the tube feeding and shit. You know. But out of a possible 3.5, I'm gonna give this one a 2.0. I don't recommend it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that was feed. It was disgusting.
Yes, it was.
It was directed by the dude that did Lawnmower Man.
Word.
You can tell it was by the guy that did Lawnmower Man just by watching it.
Word. Cool.
But
yeah.
Crack's got something to do.
Yeah, man. I said if whoever shares this video last week from the original King of the Witches post, I mailed one of y'all out a copy of my album that I just put out called For Steve, I made a limited amount of physical copies. Put all y'all names in this little bucket. Pick a fucking name.
Who, me?
You. Honorado. David Honorado.
Hi.
Shout out to you, homie. I'm gonna mail you out a copy of the album this week, bro. So, yeah, man, thanks for fucking with us. Catch y'all in a week.
Bye.
You leave my baby alone! Don't you dare hurt him!
You don't understand. He's killing you.
Do I look dead to you, pussy boy?